All right, guys, I'm going to go through some of the famous celebrations of some of these iconic footballers, guys, who many people look up to, even though they're Freemasons and they're deceiving the masses and they need bringing down. Okay, you need to start questioning why they do the celebrations they do, rather than just take it for what it is, or even replicate them. So I'm going to start with the Eye of Horus. We have Mason Greenwood here. Mason Greenwood, guys. His last goal before he got accused of rape, he covered one eye. Do you not ask yourself why they're covering one eye? No, you probably don't. But it's all to do with this, the Eye of Horus. Look into Horus, the sun god. Then Bobby Firmino, who's a female in my opinion, doing the same thing, deceiving us. Mane, the guy who supposedly just copies Firmino's celebrations. No, they're part of the same societies, they worship the same people. And then we have Diallo, did the same thing. His first goal for United, he celebrates like this. And people don't question it. They just think it's cool to just cover one eye. Is it? No, it's mocking us and it's showing you who they belong to and who they worship. Then we have the devil horns. This is one of the most obvious, guys, connected to the Baphomet. That's why Messi is called the goat, because the Baphomet is half man, half goat, as you can see in this image. Okay, you might think goat is greatest of all time. It's not. It's a tribute to the Baphomet, who has both genitalia. It's why these A-list celebrities, guys, are inverted. So you got Ronaldinho putting up the devil horns. Aguero, I've done multiple videos about this guy, an absolute fraud. Piqué, who married an invert Shakira. Isco, and then Jesse Lingard. Okay? Super mediocre footballer. But he worships the Baphomet. And that's enough for most of these people to go far in professional football by doing that. Piqué, who came over to Manchester United when he was younger to play for the Red Devils. It's a joke. Even Isco here has got the all-mocking tongue with the devil horns. Just watch out for these celebrities who are doing this, guys. It's not cool. It's not rock on, dude. Okay? It's showing you who they worship, which is the devil. They worship the devil and the Baphomet, guys. Simple as that. And you're giving them your energy. So in essence, you're worshipping the devil also, and you're not even realizing it. Now check out the number of the beast celebration, the 666. I think Rafinha for Leeds United is the most blatant with this. But then we have John Joe Shelby in his Liverpool days, guy who looks like Gollum. Miroslav Klose, who scored so many goals in World Cups, probably a Nazi. Dele Alli, okay, who came on the scene really young. I remember all the kids in my school doing this celebration. I told them to stop doing it. They just told me to be quiet. It's satanic, guys. João Felix, this invert who plays for Atletico Madrid. Like, why are they doing this? It's the 666s, guys, in a variety of ways. I'm sure people will say these players do this because it means they have good vision. I know Steph Curry always does this in the NBA after he's done a good pass. No, it's just showing you who they worship, guys. The devil. They worship the devil. We need to bring these people down. Symbolism will be their downfall. Then Osiris Risen. This is a popular one. I thought it was Skull and Bones. It could be. But I believe it's more Osiris Risen. Okay? Black magician Aleister Crowley made this pose famous, who was a Satan worshipper. So Jesse Lingard. Okay, this was a perfect celebration. Look at this with West Ham's logo. The same thing. He went to West Ham and turned into primetime Ronaldo, scoring so many goals. Goes back to the Red Devils. He can't even start a game. It's a joke. Okay? It's a joke. Lewandowski. Of course, this guy worships Satan. Of course, you don't get to the level of fame he has and be given the awards he's been given without worshipping Satan at a high level. Shaqiri, he loves this celebration. Also, guys, think about in the movies with the Black Panther. Okay? It's in your face. It's in your face. Sergio Ramos, the guy who's won everything. We know why, don't we? Because he's a Satan worshipper at the highest level. Mason Greenwood here again, another guy who just came on the scene really young with this celebration. It was against Wolves, so remember decoding United to win this game. It is so in your face. And then you've got the Porto striker here doing the same thing but with his tongue out. It's not just professional athletes, guys, it's pop stars, it's actors, at times it's even politicians. Masonic Ascension. These are the players that are working their way up the Freemasonic ladder, guys. Andrew Johnson, the guy when he was at Palace was incredible and then kind of disappeared. Jack Grealish, female, okay? James Madison, another player working his way up the Masonic ladder. Ben Chilwell, who I detest. I do believe these two are having a relationship. I really do believe that. Jack Grealish and Chilwell. They'll make some bullshit story up, guys, that this A is all about the Avengers because they like the Avengers. Well, Andy Johnson, guys, when he was playing, I'm pretty sure the Avengers movie wasn't out. Okay, this is Masonic Ascension. They're rising their way up the Masonic ladder. Okay? So Grealish goes to Man City. Chilwell leaves Leicester to go to Chelsea. Wins the Champions League with them. And then you've got Madison, who's likely going to get a big move soon. Not sure where he's going to go, but he's going to get a big move and work his way up. Because that's what happens. Okay, Madison was at Norwich. Grealish was playing in the Championship with Villa. Chilwell, to be fair, has always done well at Leicester. He even won the league with Leicester in 2016 with that mediocre team. But they all play for England now, don't they? Johnson played for England as well because they worked their way up the Masonic ladder. Okay? They're frauds, guys. Do they have ability? Yes. Is there players out there in the world who are better than them who've never been given an opportunity because they're not Freemasons or worship Satan? 100%. The Illuminati Triangle, guys. Lukaku, who I've said from day one is a very, very poor footballer, and people will always throw his goal scoring record in my face like that means anything in rigged sports. His touch is awful, his movement's awful, he can barely pass a ball. Yes, he scores goals, but it's not difficult, like I said, when it's rigged. Then you've got Marco Reus, the Nazi, who's probably had a relationship with Lewandowski. They show you that in the media all the time. They make a big point of it. Marco Reus and Lewandowski's amazing relationship and connection, and they're winking at each other and smiling at each other because they probably had sex with each other, guys. Rooney made it really obvious. People don't question why he's putting up the pyramid, the triangle. Okay? It's a joke. A lot of these celebrities do it. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West. Throw your diamonds in the air like you just don't care. It's so in your face. Okay? It's so blatantly in your face. And they're mocking us. And it pisses me off daily. Again, they're all mocking tongue here. What are they sticking the tongue out for? The same reason Einstein stuck his tongue out. Okay? To mock the masses. And then you've got the super excellent Master Mason, guys. As you can see here. You need to look up these poses online. Mbappe is a Master Mason. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who wears number 66, is a Master Mason. Okay? Again, I'm not denying their ability. You can't deny Mbappe's speed, who I think is a female as well. Kylie Mbappe. And you've got to start looking into this stuff, guys. With these athletes and celebrities being inverted. I'd say the majority of them are, because they worship the Baphomet, and I don't think you can get to the highest level without being inverted, to be honest. whether it is being a professional footballer, whether it is being a A-list actor in Hollywood, or a top musician, or a top politician. You're inverted, and you worship Satan, and you're a Mason. Okay? Simple as that. Again, why are they celebrating like this? Why are they celebrating like this? I'm sure they have a bullshit answer to it, but it's pretty blatant when you do your research why they celebrate like this, because they're excellent master Masons. And then the vow of silence is one of the most obvious for me. Okay, the vow of silence, when you're Freemason, you're part of a secret society, you have to keep the society's secrets. Okay? Eric Dyer, very, very average footballer. Gerrard, decent player, wasn't he? But a Mason, came through Liverpool's academy, which has a Masonic lodge outside of it. Came through with Jamie Carragher, who was a very, 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 very below average footballer in my opinion, yet he captained Liverpool and played for his country. Ronaldo often does the vow of silence. Then you have Piqué again. Of course you have Piqué, the guy who married Shakira, which I've already mentioned. Dwight Gale, vow of silence. Neymar does it all the time. The guy who PSG paid 222 million to sign, an order out of chaos gets you 222 in Gematria, the Freemasonic motto. Son, another Mason. Lingard, blatantly a Mason because the guy is so average. And then Suarez, Freemason. And people say to me, these guys are not Freemasons or members of secret societies, and it's just ability that's got them where they are. It's not the case, is it? It's their Masonic ties. It's the fact that they worship Lucifer. It's the fact that they're willing to sacrifice people. You always hear them in interviews talking about how much they sacrifice to get to the top. Guys, that's not referring to just going to the gym and working hard and having a healthy diet and not going partying like most people think it is. It's human sacrifice. It's human sacrifice. It's sickening. Look into the death of Ronaldo's dad. I should do a video about it. It's truly sickening what these people do. To one, become famous, and two, to remain famous. The people who've been celebrities, guys, for decades, worship Satan and they're sick in the head. I would say some of the celebrities who come about for a year or two and then disappear and you never hear of them again, I think they got to a certain point in these societies and decided enough's enough. And they're like, okay, then it's done. Your fame and fortune will be taken away from you. But that rarely happens because these people become so addicted to fame, fortune, and wealth that they're willing to do anything to keep it. If we go back to this celebration here, guys, it looks a lot like the Masonic Compass. A lot like the Masonic Compass. It's so in your face. It really is. Again, look here with the triangle that Rooney did and Lukaku does. Just look out for these players, guys, the celebrations. Look at this. It looks a lot like the Gmail logo, doesn't it? The Masonic apron looks a lot like the Gmail logo, as you can see here. So, it's just disturbing. Look at Salah here worshipping some goddess, probably. This one's all about sacrifice for me. Oh, they're pointing up to Lucifer. Messi does it. Lampard used to do it. There's quite a lot of players that do this celebration where they point to the sky. Guys, this is a Nazi pose. A Nazi pose. You have Ozil here, the Nazi, sucking his thumb, and he shows 3 fingers, which looks like an M, like Masonic. Again, why is he sucking his thumb? There'll be some excuse that it's a tribute to his child or something. It's just a joke. It really is. Dybala mocking us with the mask, like the face mask. It's beyond a joke. Look here with Peter Crouch doing the robot next to Joe Cole, and conveniently it's number 9 next to number 11, like 9/11. I want to figure out this celebration. It's funny how there's so many pro athletes who were doing this love heart celebration, and now everybody seems to be dying of heart attacks. Look, Dele Alli did this as well. That Masonic celebration that Madison, Grealish, Chilwell do. It's outrageous. But you got Bruno as well, sucking his thumb, covering his ear. What's that all about? What's that all about? Look at this, the 666. Look at Ronaldo folding his arms, the Freemasonic pose, which I always talk about. Look at this one, the 666. Sam Clucas. It's not a coincidence that Foden wears the number 47 jersey for City, and it's 47 degrees in the Freemasonic Compass. Because Foden's a Freemason, although he's a very talented player. And then they're doing these celebrations on FIFA as well, so kids replicate it. We need to stop looking up to these players and these celebrities. What is this one? Is that Sterling? It's covering one eye. The Masonic claw. And look at this. Mbappe there, again with his Masonic pose. Ronaldo, vow of silence. Heskey's covering his ear, like Bruno. Cavani here covering one eye. Enough's enough, guys. Look at them. Sturridge, the all-mocking tongue. I've had enough of these people. This will be worshipping some god. Neymar and Haaland. I've really had enough of them. I truly have, guys. It just makes me really frustrated. Are these guys kissing each other? That doesn't shock me. I think a lot of these pro athletes are homosexual. They have to go through homosexual rituals, guys, to work their way up the ladder. Again, Pulisic, let's just cover both eyes. That's a cool thing to do. Ramos doing this celebration, copying Mohamed Salah. Is he? Was he just mocking him, or did they worship the same gods? The dab's going to mean something. I'm not sure what it is, but the dab will mean something. Lingard's well known for many celebrations. And he also dabs, covering one eye. I have no idea what this is with Gomez. I don't know what this is. But you need to start looking into these players' celebrations, guys. You really do. Look at this. Xhaka and Shaqiri. So Masonic, guys. Wakanda forever, yeah. Is that really what it means? Is that really what it means? Just... Aaron Ramsey here with the vow of silence. This celebration for me is mocking Jesus Christ. Gerrard did it a lot. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Jesus on a cross, in my opinion. There's Messi sucking his thumb. He'll have a deep purpose, this, guys. I bet he sucks on something else as well. Di Maria does the love heart celebration. Look, just covering the face so often. It's all rigged, guys. These sports are rigged. You're worshipping these Masonic actors who are deceiving you, who look down upon you, have zero respect for you. So yeah, Anytime you see one of these celebrations, guys, leave a comment. Tell me who it is. And let's start calling these people out. Because they're mocking us. The Freemasons founded the Football Association. They founded the FA. So of course, to get to the top of it, it makes sense to be a high-ranked Freemason, doesn't it? All the coaches are Freemasons. No doubt in my mind. So there you have it. I wanted to share this with you to make you think and make you question why they do what they do when they score. Is it all innocent, guys? Or are they showing you who they are and who they worship? Much love. Have a great day.